have no use for these guns, and I just want to get them out of the house.
And
I've had guns in my car for years, but there are people breaking in cars in my neighborhood. Didn't want this gun to end up somewhere bad, so I said, instead of trying to find someone to buy it, I'll do this and get $100 for it. So I have I had a proper license to carry a gun, but when I moved here from the South Side, I didn't really need to anymore. So I just had it in a safe in the trunk. Didn't want someone to break in the car and steal it.
So you have
I'm Tracy Kurtzer. I'm with Moms Demand Action Evanston, and we're here at the gun buyback at the Unitarian Church, and it's going really well so far. I think we have over 50 guns that have been turned in from the community. The idea is to really get the volume of guns out of circulation. Often guns are brought in from families who maybe have children at home that don't want to have potential accidents in the home environment. Maybe it's a family that has a vulnerable person in the home that might be at risk for suicide. And this is for conscientious gun owners that want to get rid of unwanted guns so that they don't have to worry about them going out in circulation or getting stolen.
Well, I'm moving out of Evanston and had this old gun in the basement and knew that I had to do something with it, so I was really glad that the police department was doing the buyback today. So I'm hoping to get my $100 and then donate it to
Moms Demand
Action. So
And tell me the story of the gun.
it's my father's. He was an avid hunter when I was a child, and so he would take it out with our beagle dog and used it for hunting, and it's just kind of stayed with me. I knew that was important to him, and I want to just make sure that it ends its life in the right way.
In Evanston, leading up to the holidays, giving people an opportunity to turn in those unwanted firearms for some wanted holiday money. It's not a matter of, well, I'm turning this gun to go buy another one. It's, I have these 5 guns. I have this gun. I'm not using it. I don't want it. I got it from an uncle who passed away, and this is a good opportunity to bring it in and take it out of circulation. We had nearly 20 people come in with guns to turn in right away. People here are very responsible, people that have inherited a gun that they don't want. Guns that they own, they no longer want, and recognize keeping them in the house where they could potentially be stolen, grabbed by a guest. People have specifically mentioned, I don't want it around for my grandchildren.
We had some guns from my grandpa that he passed down, and we don't have any use for them, and we just wanted to turn them and get them off the street. We don't want anyone to get in the wrong hands, so just to get rid of them and turn them into a good cause. So.
And I'm not comfortable with it. I've tried shooting their guns in the past, and it's just such a jarring experience. So for me, it didn't fit.
Evanston.
And tell me what you're doing here today.
Well, we found that my father-in-law, amongst the rifles and shotguns that he has owned when he's passed, he also had a handgun, and so we really want to get the handgun out of commission.
And have you had?
I'm here to bring back 22 rifles that we've had for years.
And how did you get them?
One of them was there when we moved into the house 45 years ago.
Wow.
And the other one was my wife's grandfather's.
My uncle gave it to me upon his death, really, 2 years ago, and I have no use for it. I don't want it, and I'm turning it in.
And what are you doing?
Return a gun.
And why are you returning it? Turning it in.
I don't need it. I have my police car for about 3 years now. I decided to have something in the house. I don't feel like I need it anymore, so I'm returning it.
And what made you make that decision?
I had a son last December, so that was kind of a big decision. Not too big, but big enough to at least make me get rid of it.
So having a child made you say, I don't want to get in that.
I already had a child. I had a daughter, but for some reason having a son was different. I can't even explain it, but it had an impact on me.
Was it like that you didn't want him to find a gun, or you didn't want him to be involved with it?
Like I said, like the same-sex relationship, like seeing another male, or his father, with one, or familiar with. I feel like he doesn't need to see him yet. I could probably familiarize him with him later, but not now.